everyone. So for today's card I am doing something different. This is actually a card for my mom for Mother's Day, and she's a bit of a eclectic, eccentric person who happens to be driving a bright yellow car. So I pulled out my Stamping Bella Cruzabella stamp because I thought that'd be rather perfect, and colored it bright yellow with my Copic markers. I had stamped it onto the CC Designs Copic quality white cardstock with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So yeah, I colored the car first, bright yellow, and then used the light grays for the grille and the inside area of the tires, and then just a dark gray for the tire itself. And then for her skin, I just used E00 and then lightly dabbed the R20 for her cheeks, no special blending or anything. And then for her hair, I did E27, just kind of scribbled it on, and then used Y00 for her little highlights, and then added a bit more of the E27 again. So once I've got that the way I want it, I'm just using W3 for her little shirt and scarf, just keeping things like really simple. And then just BG quadruple 0 just lightly along the windshield. So finally, the shading is what took the longest, all underneath the car and everything. So I just went in with W1, W3, W5 is my darkest, and then went back and started blending everything out with like the W1, and then I used my W00 to really blend it out. That's all there was to it. So I'm using my Authentic Blissful pattern papers. I purposely pulled those out because they have so much yellow in them. I had a hard time sourcing these. I don't even know if you can get this. You might run across it where you shop or the online store you go shop at, but the ones I shop at, none of them have this in stock, so I don't even know if it's available anymore. I don't know. Anyway, I adhered everything for my card front for the layout, and then I'm using May Arts sheer ribbon with the polka dots. And I get lots of questions about tying bows, so I just thought I would show this. It's basically just a matter of tying it and shifting and filling until you get it the way you want it. I do have a video on tying knots and bows on my channel. Just search it and it'll pop right up. So yeah, once I've got the bow the way I want it and trimmed and pushed to the side, it's a matter of going on to the sentiment, and I chose this Outline Mom sentiment. This is from my The Best sentiment set. I stamped it onto one of the pattern papers, and then I trimmed them out with my detail scissors. And then for the middle of the O, the easiest way to trim that out is to use your craft knife, cut an X into it, and then you can slip your scissors right in. This is where it works to have really good little detail scissors, and then you just trim it out. So then to adhere it to the card, I'm using a piece of black cardstock, and I lined up and I stamped the mom again onto it. It's really hard to see, but just so I've got a guide for adhering the letters back down so that they're straight in the way they're supposed to be. And you can see here, like, it still looks kind of messy. It just doesn't look very nice, but the easiest way to clean that all up is I took a black marker and I just went around and covered up all of the little bits of the pattern paper that you can see, like all the white edges. So then it just completely cleans it up. It hides all of that, and it just looks like crisp and clean and much nicer. Huge difference. And that just took a few seconds. Super simple. So then I adhere that to the card, and then for the main image I just use some dimensional, so that pops it up a little bit. And get that into place. And then I wanted to add a few Prima flowers, so I grabbed these little fabric ones from my stash and kind of fiddled around with the layout. I was going to do them along the side, and then I changed my mind. I wanted them lower down. So just kind of fiddled around till I got that, and then I just used little mini black brads to attach them all, just kind of in a cluster. And then finally I adhere this to a mat of black cardstock, just like so. Once I've got that framed, I'm going to make my card base, and that is just gray cardstock. It's actually Stampin' Up's old going gray cardstock that they retired forever ago. So yeah, just grab that, cut it, and then scored it with my Score Buddy. Once I've got my card base, it's a matter of just adhering the card front to that. And then of course, I could not leave it as is. It had to be blinged up a little bit at least. So I used just yellow stickles and dabbed that onto the mom, and then of course the car. So she's got a little bit of bling going on. And then finally the inside of the card, I kept it super simple, pretty much blank, so that I can write something to my mom on it. And I don't have to worry about her seeing this because she never goes online. So yay! As always though, there'll be a link below to my blog post with links to all the supplies used. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!